Good morning, everyone.
Good
Good
morning, ma'am.
morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. So today we are going to start our class with the discussion of question paper which was there in periodic test 1, so that you all know the answers and you can yourself analyze yourself that how many answers you have done wrong and what will be the correct option for that. Clear? So first question was cartographer is a person who makes. Cartographer is a person who makes.
Ma'am, maps.
Yes,
Maps.
is the correct answer. Then second, the word Rajput was derived from.
Rajputra.
Rajputra.
Yes, Rajputra. Then third, the knowledge of Sanskrit text earned a dash, a lot of respect in society.
Brahmins.
Brahmins. Brahmins. Then many of you have written historians also. It is wrong. So Brahmins will be the correct option for this. Then fourth question, a place where documents and manuscripts are stored.
Archive.
Archives. Clear? Place where documents and manuscripts are stored is archives. Then fifth is, which is the holy book of Muslim?
Quran.
Quran.
I'm
Quran.
Quran.
Yes, Quran will be the correct option. Which is a threat to environment? Threat to
Growing
Going population.
population.
yes, good. Growing population will be the option here. Then next question number 7. When is the World Environment Day celebrated every year?
5th June.
Then which is a human-made environment?
Road.
Road.
Yes, road is the correct option. Road is a human-made environment. Rest, mountain, sea, they are the natural environment.
Environment.
Yes. Next is which is not a component of human environment. Not a
Land. Ma'am,
land.
land.
Yes, land. Then next is the trade in which goods are exchanged without the use of money.
Barter system.
Barter system.
Yes, good barter system. Then next, in which state the midday meal was first introduced?
Tamil
Nadu.
Nadu.
Tamil Nadu.
Yes,
Tamil Nadu.
Tamil Nadu. Then next, dash refers to thinking of oneself and other person as worthy of respect.
Dignity.
Dignity.
Yes,
Dignity.
dignity is the correct option. If you have written dignity, then it is the correct option. If you have written any other option like humanity, friend, neighbor, then it is wrong. Many of you have written neighbor also, then it is wrong. Correct option will be dignity. Then next is what did the headmaster ask Om Prakash Valmiki to do?
To sweep the school
To
playground.
sweep the school.
Very good. To sweep the school playground. Then next is what is the key feature of democracy?
Equality.
Equality.
Yes, equality. Then Dalit means
Broken.
broken. Dalit means broken.
Broken.
Broken. Then it is the correct option. If you have written respected, many of you have written respected also, it is wrong. So correct option will be broken.
Broken.
Okay. Next is
Yes.
according to the constitution, every person is equal before the
Law.
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 Who was the writer of Juten?
Om Prakash Valmiki.
Yes, Om Prakash Valmiki is the correct option. Then question number 18. Dash is the hard top layer of the earth.
Lithosphere.
Lithosphere.
Lithosphere. Lithosphere is the correct option. Then what is an abiotic component of environment?
Land.
Yes, land. Why? Because land is a non-living. Rest plants, animals, human beings, they are living things and they are biotic. Clear? Here the option is
Yes.
land. If you have written land, then it is the correct option here. Then question number 20. Electricity was an dash cartographer.
Arab.
Arab.
Yes, Arab cartographer. Then the Ansaris got the flag easily in the desired area.
False.
False.
False. Yes, false. Next is
Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks was an African American woman.
True.
Yes, it is true. Next
True,
one.
ma'am. True.
True, it is true. Rosa Parks was an African American. It is true. Clear? Next is
Yes.
mountains are human-made environment.
False.
False. False.
Yes, it is false. Next is forest dwellers were sometimes pushed out of their lands with spread of agricultural settlement.
True.
True. True.
It is true. It is true. Next is dash blanket of air which surrounds the earth. Dash.
Ma'am, skip. Yeah.
क्या?
Ma'am, the Marathas asserted their political importance during the medieval period.
Yes, sorry. The Marathas asserted their political importance during the medieval period.
True.
Yes, true. It will be true. Next is dash blanket of air which surrounds the earth.
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere is option. Then domain of water.
Hydrosphere.
Hydrosphere. Yes. Domain of water is hydrosphere. Then which is not a natural ecosystem?
Aquarium.
Aquarium. Aquarium.
Aquarium.
Yes. Who claimed Kshatriya caste?
Group of warriors.
Group of yes, group of warriors. Group of warriors. Next is last question. The influential, wealthy individual who supports an artist, a craft person, and a learned man or a noble.
Patron.
Patron. Okay, patron is the correct option. I hope now all the answers are clear. Now you know yourself how many incorrect you have marked there in the exam. Now you know how many incorrect you have marked.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this was all about the question paper we have discussed. And next. Now new kings and kingdoms. I hope everybody had opened history lesson number 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, in a previous class, we have completed civics lesson number 2, which will be coming in half-yearly course. I hope everybody has completed the question answers of civics, which I have given the PDF in the student portal. Completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Those who have not completed till now, civics lesson number 2. Today again, I will upload the same PDF of question answers, civics lesson number 2 on student portal again. Those who have not completed, you can complete it. Okay, in your notebook first, civics lesson number 2, which will be coming in half yearly. New students also, please see that you complete your civics lesson number 2. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Pooja?
Ma'am, in your book, ma'am, here, ma'am, this temple is made, and ma'am, in my book, another picture is made.
Yes, ma'am. My book also.
What happened, beta? Huh?
Ma'am, in your book, ma'am, here, temple is made, but ma'am, in my book, ma'am, another picture is made.
No problem, beta, no problem. This is, I previously only told you that some are having new book, some are having old book. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
The old book and some are having the new book. So no problem. We are going to continue with the lesson, and whatever I am going to teach, that only will come in exam. Okay? If any difference is there, I'll let you know. and you can check it also, है ना, in your books.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, in a previous lesson of history, lesson number 1, we have already seen that how historians use this different types of sources to study our past. And slowly, we have also seen that the historians had given us the information about new social and political groups. That previously man was a wanderer, and then slowly, he started living in the what in groups and all, and started forming the political groups. And that one political group we have read about in the first lesson was about the Rajputs. Yes or no? The Kshatriya group of warriors. Then
Yes,
these
ma'am.
small groups change into regions and empire. And then the region and empire we have read about in the first lesson, which king, region of which king? Delhi Sultan Ghiyasuddin.
Balban.
Yes, Ghiyasuddin Balban. So first, man was a wanderer. He used to live in, means he used to wander from one place to another. Then started living as he got the knowledge about growing the crops, about agriculture and all. He started living a settled life, and in the groups he used to live. Then those groups change into the what which type of group? Political groups. And those political groups change into big empires. Clear? And now in this second lesson is the continuation of that only, that how those empires or new kings and kingdoms came into being. क्लियर? कैसे नए नए राजा के जो डायनेस्टीज है, उनका रूल है, उनका किंगडम, वो कैसे emerge हुआ हिस्ट्री में, पास्ट में. Clear? Clear what you are going to read about this? Okay. So now
Yes, ma'am.
many dynasties emerge after the 7th century. So after the 7th century,
Yes, ma'am.
many new kings and kingdoms emerged in the where? Emerged in the subcontinent, means Indian subcontinent. भारतवर्ष में बहुत सारे नए राजा और उनकी मीन्स उनका रूल यहाँ पर आया. Then between map 1 shows the major ruling dynasties in different parts of the subcontinent between the 7th and 12th century. Now this map is showing what? Different dynasties, different rule of the dynasty is what? The rule of the king. Different rule of the king between which centuries? Between the 7th and 12th centuries. You can underline this. Between the 7th and 12th centuries, which all dynasties came. Now here, with your pencil, you have a pencil in your hand, you can mark these important major kingdoms, which here you are asked to mark. Locate Gurjar Pratiharas, Rashtrakutas, Palas, Cholas and Chahmans. Chahmans were also called as Chauhans. So here, if you can mark first Gurjar Pratiharas, here. Marked Gurjar Pratiharas here.
Yes, ma'am.
This is one new kingdom. Then second, Palas. After Gurjar Pratiharas, you can mark your Palas also.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
मैम मेरा नेटवर्क के कारण अभी मैम लीव हो गया था, तो मैम आपको क्या
So no problem. So you can mark here Gurjar Pratiharas. Here it is Palas. Then Cholas. Here is Chahmans. Chahmans were also called as Chauhans. Chahmans were also called as Chauhans. So these are the important kingdoms which are shown in this map. Apart from these kingdoms, many other kingdoms are also shown about that. Chehras, Pandyas, these are also the important kingdoms. Chandelas, Parmars, But here they are asking to show about Chairmans, Gurjar Pratiharas, Rashtrakutas, Cholas and Palas. So mark this only just now. Then as we are going to read in the lesson about different kings and kingdoms, we will mark further in this map itself. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I hope you have marked all these.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. We'll continue now. The emergence of new dynasties. The emergence means the coming of new kings and kingdoms. Raja और उनका rule. By the 7th century, there were big landlords or warrior chief in different regions of the subcontinent. So, in the 7th centuries, what were there? They were big landlords. Who are big landlords? Who are big landlords? Those who are having the land in large quantity. Yes or no? Big landlords means the people who are having many lands with them. So they are called as big landlords or warrior chiefs also. They were called as warrior chief also in different regions of the subcontinent. Now here we are talking about Indian subcontinent. Existing kings often acknowledge them as their subordinates or samantas. Now existing kings means the kings which were already there, ruling already. They were thinking these big landlords and warrior chiefs as their subordinate. Subordinate means उनके अंदर में काम कर रहे हैं. And they were also called as samantas. They were also called as samantas. So who were samantas? Who were samantas now? Who were samantas? All of you are sleeping over. Himanshi, keep your mic off.
The military who provided the king with troops.
Yes, this is also there. But according to these lines, whatever just now I have explained, from these lines we can say that big landlords or warrior chiefs, big landlords or warrior chiefs, which were subordinate to the kings, they were called as samantas. Clear? And they were expected to bring gifts for their kings. And these samantas, these big landlords or warrior chiefs, they were expected to bring what? To bring gifts. Gifts for whom? Gifts for the kings or the overlords. Be present at their courts and provide them with military support. Now, this is the full explanation of samantas. Samantas, work they used to do. Samantas were the big landlords. Chiefs. Aryan, please.
Somewhat extreme disturbance हो रहा है.
Aryan, keep your mic off, beta.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody keep your mic off, beta. And when I ask you, then in response, you give the response, then only unmute yourself and speak out. Okay? So, samantas were the big landlords or the warrior chiefs, and they were expected to bring the gifts for the kings, and also they provide them with military support. Whenever the king required any military help, these samantas used to help the king with the military also, with the army also. Clear? Now, as samantas gained power and wealth, धीरे धीरे क्या हुआ? Samantas used to gain power and wealth. धीरे धीरे वो खुद बहुत powerful बन गए. And they were having their own wealth. They declared themselves to be महासामंतास. और उन्होंने अपना आप को क्या घोषित कर दिया? क्या डिक्लेयर कर दिया? महासामंता और महामंडलेश्वरा. महासामंता और महामंडलेश्वरा. That means when previously Samantas used to help the king. They were the subordinates. They used to work under the king. They used to help the king. But slowly, they started gaining their own power, their wealth, and they declared themselves what? Mahasamanta, and also called as Mahamandaleshwara. Mahamandaleshwara. Now, what does the word Mahamandaleshwara means? Underline this. Mahamandaleshwara means the great lord of circle or region. The great lord of circle or region. That means the great lord means a big lord of that particular area. Region means area. Clear? And so on. So clear this till this paragraph. Sometimes they asserted their independence from their overlords. That means sometimes these samantas asserted their independence. कभी कभी वो अपने आप को राजा के अंडर काम करने से मना कर देते थे and they became free from the subordination of the king. Clear? Clear the status of Samantha here from this paragraph?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now, can anybody explain me in short? Can anybody explain? Yes, Lakshita. Hello. There's nobody. Parakshvi.
मैम
Yes.
Ma'am, did the king with women?
बार बार लीव हुआ था तो मैम मुझे कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आया मैम इस पैराग्राफ में.
Now in this way, तो बेटा, what a network issue was there, but you were already present in the class, बेटा.
नो मैम बार बार मैम अपने आप लीव हो रहा है मैम बार बार अपने आप ज्वाइन हो रहा है.
Okay, fine. So, in the 7th century, many big landlords and warrior chiefs were there, and they were the subordinate to the king. They were subordinate. They were working under whom? Under kings, and they were called as samantas. So the work of samantas was to bring the gifts to the king, and they also used to provide the military support to the king under whom they were working. Clear? Slowly, these samantas gained much power and wealth, and then they declared themselves as Mahasamanta or Mahamandeshwalara, which means the great lord of circle or region. Clear? And then slowly, what happens? They asserted their independence means अपने आप को उन्होंने free कर दिया to not to be under the rule of the particular king. अपने आप को वो अपना अलग region लेकर के वो उस पर rule करने लग गए. Clear now? Now one such instance was that of Rashtrakutas. Rashtrakutas was also the same kind of samantas in the Deccan. Initially, they were subordinate to Chalukyas. Now, these Rashtrakutas were also working under whom? They were also subordinate to Chalukyas of Karnataka. Chalukya was the king dynasty, the kingdom of Chalukyas, and who was ruling under Chalukyas? The Rashtrakutas. So Rashtrakutas were who? They were type of samantas. सामंतास थे वो डेक्कन में जो कि पहले किसके अंडर में काम करते थे? राष्ट्रपितास किसके अंडर में काम करते थे? चालुक्य.
Chalukya.
Chalukya's kingdom was where? In?
कर्नाटका.
Yes. So here you can see Chalukya in Karnataka. Here it is not shown. Chalukya. So here in Karnataka, here this place was for the Chalukyas. Clear? Next is
Yes.
in the mid 18th century. Now, previously, Rashtrakutas were the subordinate of whom? Chalukyas of Karnataka. They were ruling. They were working under the Chalukyas. Then, in what happened in mid 8th century, Danti Durga, a Rashtrakuta chief. You can underline this. Very much important. Who was the Danti Durga? Danti Durga was the Rashtrakuta chief. So in mid 18th century, mid 8th century, Danti Durga, a Rashtrakuta chief, overthrew his Chalukya overlord and performed a ritual called Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha means golden womb. Hiranyagarbha means golden womb. When this ritual was performed with the help of Brahmins, it was thought to lead to the rebirth. अब जब ये रिचुअल एक तरीके ये सेरेमनी जब ब्राह्मण्स की हेल्प से परफॉर्म की जाती थी, कौन सी सेरेमनी की बात कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर?
हिरण्यगर्भ
हिरण्यगर्भ की सेरेमनी जब ब्राह्मण्स की हेल्प से ये सेरेमनी परफॉर्म की जाती थी, ये रिचुअल परफॉर्म किया जाता था. दैट शोज दैट दे वर हैविंग अ रीबर्थ. एक तरीके से उनका क्या हो जाता है? रीबर्थ ऑफ द सेक्रीफाइसर एज क्षत्रिय. उस सेक्रीफाइसर का क्या हो गया है? रीबर्थ. कैसे रीबर्थ हो गया? एक क्षत्रिय की तरह. एंड इवन इफ इट वाज नॉट वन बाय बर्थ, दैट मीन्स वो बर्थ से बाय बर्थ क्षत्रिय नहीं है, राजपूत नहीं है बाय बर्थ से, बट देन ऑल्सो इफ द पर्टिकुलर Rashtrakuta or a particular group of person had a particular person has performed this ritual of Hiranyagarbha, then it was thought that he had a rebirth and got a what was termed as a Kshatriya, group of warrior. समझ में आ गया? We will continue with this paragraph again in our next class. Clear? Hello? I'll continue with this paragraph of Dati Durga in our next class.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Till then,
Okay, ma'am.
we have completed here, and that's all for today. In our next class, we'll continue the same. Thank you.